Hi everybody, Bonnie here. Briella is standing right next to me, but she's in her pajamas and she's slowly creeping away. I hope you guys are having a good Monday. This morning I crocheted something that is like kind of ugly actually. I don't know, I'll let you guys decide. I was using some of these scrap yarns, which are from those bags of yarn that I'm trying to use up, because I gotta use this eyelash yarn. And this purple yarn, I don't know what it is. It's pretty soft though. And then I had shown you this yarn in the last video. I don't remember what I made with it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, everybody makes hedgehogs with this eyelash yarn. So I thought, you know, I'll make a hedgehog. So I had this book here that I bought a couple of years ago from kind of like one of those 5 and dime stores, like a Ben Franklin type store, and unfortunately they're out of business now, but there was a cute hedgehog pattern in here. And so I'm like, you know, I've got that yarn, I'll make this. She's called Beatrix. They name all of the animals in the book. This is from 2010. It's a leisure arts book. I'll put the information in the description box below with the ISBN number and all of that. But there are quite a few different cute patterns in here. And there's a really cute skunk. This skunk here is really cute. And I might, if I make this one, this is a piece of felt around the eye. I'll probably actually use felt. But anyway, so Beatrix the hedgehog is the saddest looking hedgehog I've ever seen. So I used 2 strands of this held together for the body, and then for the back of it I held these 2 strands together, used a 3.75 hook, and I'm kind of embarrassed to even show you, but this is the hedgehog. It's like she got caught in the rain or something. It's like a hedgehog with mange, or it's just not very cute. The pattern is fine. It's a good pattern. And did I do something wrong? It's just not poofy, like, you know, like the picture shows. Let me see if I can get that. Oh, here it is right here on the back. Like all of that floof didn't happen with this. It's a good size. I like how it can like go in your hand, and I don't know. It said to sew this on because the body is separate, and then you make kind of like a little bowl shape, and you are supposed to sew it on the back. I hot glued it. There was no way I was gonna try to sew through the eyelash yarn and that crinkly yarn, whatever it is. And the hot glue worked very nicely. I almost hot glued on the little legs and arms because you have to sew those on, but I didn't. I actually sewed them on and it was super easy. I'm glad that I did sew them on because I know I would have just put way too much hot glue and would have had hot glue rings around them. So yeah, I sewed on the arms and legs. The head and the body are one piece. There is some shaping to the muzzle. And I didn't do what it said to do for the nose. The nose said to basically make another one of these, only 1 round shorter. And so I just did a little embroidered nose and embroidered eyes because I wasn't sure where to put the safety eyes. It doesn't tell you exactly where to put the safety eyes in the pattern. And since it was turning out funky anyways, I'm just like, maybe I could save it by giving it a cute face. I don't think I really saved it. But this purple yarn that I used, this little, she's mostly purple, is going to count for my bingo square that I'm doing with the Mystery Yarn Challenge 10-4. I've got the paper right here. I think that gives me a bingo. Yes, it does. It gives me a bingo. Right there, the purple square. So I'm gonna grab a sticker and get that one all taken care of. I don't think there's a hedgehog sticker because I would totally use, well, I'll use a flower because it kind of looks like what I had envisioned the hedgehog to kind of look like, poofy. I don't know if you guys can see. It's just like a random random brown fall flower, I guess. So I'll put that on there, and then I get a bingo. Woohoo! I also have something else to fill in with the square. The 3 weight or lighter, right there. I made that rectangle granny thing that I showed you guys, and I decided to sew it up and use it as a pouch, which I actually needed. In here, I've got my safety eyes. I bought some safety eyes off of Amazon, and they did not come labeled. It was a few different sizes. So I figured it out what they were, and I put my own sticky note on the top of each bag. I like taped it to the top of each bag. So I've got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16 millimeter eyes in here, and then in the middle I've got my glue sticks. Since I had the glue, you know, I had the glue gun out from that hedgehog thing. My glue sticks and these bags of safety eyes are just thrown into my desk drawer, and every time I need a glue stick or I need safety eyes, I have to go digging. So I thought, you know, I'm just gonna make the little pouch, then I can put this on my crochet cart, and that will be so much more convenient when I need the little bits and pieces here. Now, how I made this, I have a piece of paper to show you exactly how. This is a, I would guess it's a number 3 yarn. It's definitely not number 4. It's thinner than that, and I think it might have 3 plies to it. So this is going to count for that square, the 3 weight yarn, or smaller or lighter, I think it was. Anyway, this is what I did to make that. I had crocheted the yarn up into this rectangle because I was going to make a scarf, and then I didn't have enough yarn. So I started with like a rectangle. If you imagine, this is the crocheted rectangle, and I folded it in half, and then I folded it up, and then I dropped it on the floor. You guys, the struggle is real. So anyways, I'll show you again. So we start with the rectangle, I folded it, and then I folded it up like this. And I sewed through all, there's 4 layers. I sewed through all 4 layers on both sides, and then it gives you these little pockets. It looks like a mouth. It gives you pockets right in here. I could even like staple this piece of paper together and have little pockets. So that's what this is. There are little pockets in here, safety eyes, glue sticks, and more safety eyes. It sits up pretty nice when I have it in my crochet cart because it's up against the side of it, and I'm really happy with this. It's, who knew I would make a little pouch? So let's get a sticker for that square. I just flipped it to chicken, so let's do a chicken. Why not? Nothing says fall more like a chicken, you know? Okay, so the 3 weight or lighter square is right there. We got a chicken. So I've got one bingo here. There is something that I want to make out of the candy corn colors, and I just didn't have enough time to do that this weekend. So hopefully in the next couple of days I'll be able to do that, and then I'll have that square, and then if I finish that turtle that's green, and then something in retro stripes, maybe I could potentially have another bingo. Or there's also these 2 squares here, forest and food theme. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, that's my life. We'll see what happens. We'll get some yarn out, and who knows what you're gonna get. You could get a pouch or a really ugly hedgehog. It is a chilly fall day here today. Fall has been hanging on. Usually we've got snow on the ground by now. It's usually summer one day, and then fall gets like half an hour, and then is winter. So it's kind of nice to have some fall weather. Tomorrow is supposed to be in the 70s or 70 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It's just crazy. And then the next day is supposed to be the high is like 48 with rain. So I guess tomorrow I will be outside appreciating hopefully the last nice day. I know that sounds horrible, but I really, really can't wait until winter. I just like the snow and Christmas and all of that. I'm trying to clean up the living room and organize stuff, move furniture so we can get our Christmas tree up. This week would be awesome. I've already got out my Christmas earrings. I'm wearing some black snowflake ones because there's not really a lot of like fuchsia colored Christmas earrings, but I do have a ton of them, and every year I don't wear them, and then Christmas is over. So this year I'm going to be wearing Christmas earrings every day. I just have that pouch and a really ugly hedgehog to show you guys today. Hopefully next time I'll have something a little bit cuter, and I hope you guys are having a good day. We'll be seeing you soon. Bye everybody.